Again.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lawfu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? Did you at any moment think about— do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work
I already told you. I had no choice. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said, but no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test for genius? Don't mention that word. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Hellmaster's daughter? Don't you—
Qingni, where are you going? I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Hellmaster Yukong.
Family issues, I'm afraid. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imagined, but when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had—
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy.
On my flying ability. Looks like you still wish to— Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some—
The files are all.
You two, please, wait. Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that. So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great, but I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now.
Miss Qingni, becoming a parent often means we become— What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly—
My mom is actually a reasonable person. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced— Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good? I've been so angry today. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take...
Old friends, meet yet again. We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cien de la Fou is... it's a drink! And it's... I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't... Here. Mung, this thing has a bit of a...
Let me try.
Oh!
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express.
How it... That bad. Sorry. But I guess not everyone can accept... Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else.
You don't want me to catch you loafing around.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know.
Tell that to my mom. Her number one. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is.
Why are you so dedicated?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. No, not me. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire, like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the sky. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter.
I can imagine. A parent is off.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was.
Parents never want their children to be in danger.
But flying is the. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just said Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom.
In Stargazer Navalia?
Is it really okay to bother you?
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. The fight with the abomination.
Do you know what it looks like? This is your... You're a great fighter, but your perception... So, when it comes to finding it...
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the Divine Beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it. A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is only a replica. Probably some kind of film prop.
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized, is this? This is what...
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back.
Not yet. I want to go back later.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm...
No, you miss what turned an ace pilot? My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't...
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight?
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why we can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give it... Yes.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
All remains as it did yesterday.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of...
Mr. Yang, and you? It's nothing urgent.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a starskiff to assist in the present crisis. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong, seldom seen but often feared temper, was on display. I believe the two of you...
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong...
Yukong herself is... But naturally, you are here because you feel... If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step... Oh,
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's pack.
This object is no ordinary... I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between we were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of abundance. Almost at the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow. Who's to say whether the Luofu would still be... Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. Yukong is a survivor of that war.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind. However, it is difficult to discard one. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know.
Thank you, General. We apologize.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you...
Let's go. We should head...
You're here.
You two.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is... Really? Anyway, did you find anything?
Did Helmmaster Yukong nip?
I was always curious. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar.
Indeed.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing...
I can't guarantee that's what she...
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I remember watching her handle a document with...
Do you still remember?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in this...
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files is...
Of course. We can use this one. Okay. It should be here.
Miss Cheney,
It should be fine. This is from a
no, I still think...
Is it really that big of a deal? I understand. Let's read it together. Maybe...
is the meaning of this? The Helm Master... What do you have in your hands? Let me see. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary?
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down.
I see. Qingni, I know
I understand, Mr. Yang Ming. But now I want to know what happened.
I've been here for a long time. No, this isn't something I should read. Just listen to yourself. I suppose you think if you ate your... Just ask some other questions. Miss Tsai? I remember her. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skip, but when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their number. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per... Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the fuck. In the end, all the ace pilots perished.
Where are Miss Tsai's? Thanks for telling us all that.
You're welcome. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave, and please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Hurry, Madame Yukong.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff. There are hidden compartments on the left. Got it. This looks similar. I suppose I've always had a feeling. Don't let that child. Is this why, Mom? When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. I thought she was just a bad liar. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Yes.
You're all done? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We're here to help, but he...
It's okay. When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
Take caution.
Mom?
Qingni?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Stars.
Thank you. I must...
Mom!
All right, it's getting...
Actually, I want to talk to you about I want to become a fighter pilot.
We've talked about...
Seems like Miss Qingni...
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. Qingni remembers that Yukong has always avoided talking about her career as... This divine object is a testament to Yukong's still.
Is that... I understand now. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness.
Mom, what are you talking about?
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. To float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness. Sai was like that too. We're friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots. You never knew of the friend next to you. But those are my best memories. He would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and up. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main bores and fleet.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sail.
Oh, shut it. I think you're just
Of course I missed you. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back.
You bet. But given the choice, I guess I already touched this.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. It was...
Thank you.
Rescue's almost here. Stay with Sai. When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, it was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. All I could feel was unbearable. My dream. That was...
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk, but I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring...
You are so very similar to Sai. More else... You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan. Do you know how we won that war?
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a Crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the rain under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary—
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. I brazenly interfered with your choices.
Mom.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day—
Huh? Really?
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai.
Mom?
Tell me.
I want to fly with you. But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Caution. Some people may try to blend in and infiltrate.